everybody, it's Venus. As you know, I've been waiting 2 months for my super Dollfie to arrive, a type of ball jointed doll made from resin, which Maneki ordered for me as a Christmas present. Since she's custom ordered and me and Maneki modeled her after the image in our head, we didn't actually know what she will look like after 2 months of manufacturing. Today I'm finally going to reveal what she looks like, and I will even tell you a bit about the ordering process. So let me introduce to you my super Dollfie, Natsuko. The origin of her name stems from the way how I write my name Venus using the Japanese alphabet, which is Binasu. Now if you would write my name Binasu in kanji, pretty eggplant is one way you could misread my name. So that is why I named her Natsuko. The ko here means child, so it could be translated as eggplant child. Now I will explain the ordering process and some information for those who are interested in having a super Dollfie themselves. So Maneki came up with the idea of making the doll look like me. So I wanted a doll before, but I didn't think of making a doll that looks like me. And actually, because I didn't know what the doll will look like, I think it's kind of weird to say that the doll looks like me, because I think that the doll is like too pretty to say that, and it feels kind of weird. But I think she resembles more me than the other dolls that I've seen before. So Maneki said it's like fun like to have like a doll and dress her up, but it's even more fun if she looks like you, and it could be like a tiny version of you, and you can try out hairstyles you want to try out on the doll and not on yourself, or put on all kinds of different clothes, and that would be a lot of fun, and it would be kind of also like a keepsake or a memento of yourself. I totally agree with that. So together we picked out parts from the catalog which resembled most like me. So now, as you may have guessed, ordering a custom-made ball-jointed doll, a super Dollfie, is a quite long process. So I'm gonna explain to you so you understand what it takes to make a doll that nobody else in this world has. If you ever heard of BJD or ball-jointed dolls, you know there are different makers, of course, not only in Japan but also in China or Korea. My doll is from a Japanese company called Fox. I think it is the company most famous for creating BJD, and they don't only make BJDs, they're generally a hobby shop selling all different kinds of hobby goods like plastic models or anime, gaming, fan articles. And another important thing to mention is that Super Dollfie should not be confused with Dollfie Dream, which is a more anime-like version of Super Dollfie. You don't have to custom order and wait 2 months for your doll to arrive. You can buy ready-made BJDs at the store. Sometimes there are also limited edition dolls, but well, they're limited, so if you're not fast enough, they will be sold out very quickly. But no matter how much you want your own BJD, what I would really like to advise you to stay away from are BJD sculpts. So what this means is that other people basically take the design, for example, the head shape, from bigger companies like Fox and reproduce them using cheaper materials to resell them, of course, for a cheaper price. Yes, the dolls are expensive, and to be frank, my doll was around 800 to 900 bucks, but still I would advise not to buy the cheaper sculpts. I mean, this is for the obvious reason that it is a scam, and it is bad for the bigger doll companies. Now, before actually going to the store and ordering my doll, I had to buy this book here. It is called the Full Choice Handbook, and as it is regularly updated, this here is the 2016 version. Even have English descriptions. So what it says here in Japanese, it will say also in English. But on the information page 8, it seems that you can't custom order a Dollfie if you're not a resident in Japan. However, it seems that there is a custom order system in the USA. Here are the custom order steps explained. So first you have to choose a body type, which are these here. Small or just normal sized, or for guys you can get an extra tall version. Skin color, head shape, wig and color, eyes, types of ears and hands you can choose from. An example of the order form, which I also filled out. You can also change the size and position of the eyes. Next is the part which is most crucial to make your doll unique, and it is the head sculpt. Here are different models of head sculpts. The face can change dramatically just by changing the makeup and changing the wig, as you can see here. These are the exact same head sculpts, but they look so different, right? Below the main image, you can always see a different version with different makeup and hair, and the non-makeup and non-wig version. For example, here is a doll with only closed eyes, so she can't open her eyes. And this is the number with which you can identify the head sculpt. Number 54 is Natsuko's head sculpt, so the one that I choose for my doll. So as you can see, I try to keep the makeup natural and in a reddish pinkish tone, which I thought would be a nice contrast to her skin shade. Also tried to keep her lashes rather natural, as you can see. Still, you can dramatically alter her appearance simply by changing her wig. We can also dress her up in a different set of doll clothes. Here on the back of the doll's head, you can see a mark that says 16.12, which is the date when she was made. Now to exchange the eyes, you simply have to take off the top part of the head, which you can see is simply connected with magnets. On the inside of the head, there is a type of doll that gets stretchier and softer the more you net it, and it goes back to its fixed and dry form, and you leave it for a while. Now I'm going to exchange the dark blue eye with a light blue one. Both of them are 22mm. This is the exact same Super Dollfie you've seen before, except that she has different clothes, different eyes, and a different wig. Not only the fun, but the knowledge you can have about dolls is just endless. But I hope that this video was informative for you, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comment section below. And see you soon in my next video. Bye bye boo!